Hey, what's up, guys? How's it going? Just wanted to jump on a little live stream and share some energy with you. Feel free to like, share, follow, comment, subscribe as always. Feel free to reach out for a one-on-one reading. Catch me here on the live stream or social media, Running Gun Tarot. I usually keep my contact info in the description box. You can give me a text message. I think the website might be down for now, but like I said, you can find me. I'm everywhere. Running Gun Tarot. Check out the OnlyFans at Running Gun Tarot. Spirit guides is the 11 possible messages at this time. What we need to know, maybe for the full moon, partial eclipse, and messages. Just want to throw something out there. So I'll be posting a video in a minute. Okay, the World card in the reverse. This is an energy of incompleteness. I'm also seeing the tower, something falling or burning down, a staple in your day-to-day, your foundation. Something's not done burning yet or falling down or coming down yet. Okay, this is balancing. Or what you thought was a cataclysmic moment, you're somehow, through saving grace, able to come through it. I might move this camera closer. One, and then I might angle this down a little bit more. Just want to make sure the lighting's a little decent. Wondering if I want to bring the light a little bit further down so I don't look like every villain in a Marvel movie. Or movie in general. If that's a little better. I think it is. Okay. So yeah, it's almost as if like something's incomplete, and with the World card in the reverse, Tower card in the upright, and though it feels as though that you're coming out of it unscathed, it seems like in some way or form. Okay. Or at least you were able to find, it could have been that like something was petering out so much to the point that as it was narrowing down the corridor of availability or what have you, you were used to it, so you didn't freak out. It's almost like you built yourself to this tower moment. So in that way, it's not a traditional tower moment because it feels as though that things are being walked down the line for you. Okay, and it's almost as if like those old Star Wars movies where the doors are shutting, or like Independence Day, you just get through. That's kind of what I'm getting to, because the King of Pentacles feels as though like, big homie's got your back or something like that. Okay. It's not like you didn't worry, but you overcame it. It's almost as if that a big kind of factor in this phase leading up to this eclipse is that you mastered this form of worrying. You understood that it was just energy at the end of the day that could be manipulated and transformed. There could be people that think that you're living too close to the bone and they're worrying on your behalf, but and you could have maybe even communicated to them that, hey, like, you're just doing the self-love thing. And that's how I was able to get through this. Okay, I do see endings here, though. Some sort of death, some sort of ending here. It could be an ending to this period of the Wheel of Fortune in reverse here, right here, this card. Okay, coming out of a decision, and the death is what you're coming to, and that's the Scorpio significance right there. You see the moon in the background. That can be a little bit of an eclipse energy, but I do feel as though that it's the end of this kind of dead cycle with the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, that time of stuckness, stagnancy. Especially we have Venus, the planet of money and love, moving into Cancerian, the fourth house of home, maternal energy. So that is definitely empowering that sector of being able to nourish and cultivate your household and cover cost basis across the board. Really invest your energy in that direction. You could see a love interest come close to your home as well, someone who's local to you, not too far away in this time. And definitely around the second half of May, with Mercury moving forward on the 14th. Also, this huge revolutionary energy of Pluto going retrograde May 1st until October 16th, I want to say, in the sign of Aquarius. So going back, Pluto is the generational energy of transformation, and we're pumping the brakes, we're slowing down, we're moving backwards. It's like we're putting a pause on all the AI stuff, and we're not trying to get too ahead of our skis here. So I think we're going to go back as a culture, as a society, in this next big portion of the year, and try to really kind of reevaluate what we've unlocked as far as Pandora's box, as far as apps and AI and technology, and try to hopefully better heads will prevail, and we'll see that transform our planet within the year. And as I say, planet, the Two of Wands comes out here in the upright. This is something being offered to you, some sort of action. It could be travel. I'm never opposed to that. Me personally, I'm biased because in my storyline, I'm trying to stay put. I'm not trying to relocate. Or at least that's what I've been thinking. But depending on what opportunity, nonetheless, I do feel as though that I'm thinking Sagittarius, I'm thinking Jupiter, in Aries here, this expansive energy. I feel like it's this end of a phase of a stuckness. Spirit, can you clarify that? And also, can you clarify this Two of Wands? Because it seems like there's a new action or a new venture here. Two of Wands. So clarify, it seems like it is something in the past. It could be the end of this stuck financial feeling, or this even a feeling of travel or relocation here, because of Wheel of Fortune in reverse and the Two of Wands in the upright. But Spirit, I guess we could ask, what, and if I answer the Two of Wands in the upright, then that's essentially going to, I would think ideally answer the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Spirit, what's the Two of Wands in the upright? What's being handed to us? What's being given to us? Thank you. Make it clear, make it concise, please. Thank you. Okay, Three of Swords in the upright. So it's almost as if Spirit is handing you the boom stick and, getting back out there, the physicality and people checking you out and looking at you and meeting you cross paths at the right time and place. Three of Swords is looking in one particular direction: heartbreak, sadness, sorrow, loss. So it's almost as if Spirit is giving you an opportunity to come out of that. Let's see. How does this opportunity affect our money, and how does it affect our romance? We'll start with money first. How does it affect our money, and how does it affect our romance? Okay, money is not taking a leap of faith here. Okay, there's an opportunity maybe for travel, or it's not taking a leap of faith here. Is what I'm seeing here. Out of a third-party situation, or narrowing down to a couple. And because of that, you're not taking a leap of faith. You're not relocating. and you're putting down the hard work and effort as far as money is concerned. You could be pulling in a new contract, a new business partnership, a new job. Okay. Spirit, how does this affect our money? How does this affect our money here? And what's the two of cups? Because I'm assuming the 3 in the reverse is 2 of cups. Yeah, 2 cups, you're not going to have to be working as hard as you have been. 9 of Wands in reverse. How does it affect our money? King of Swords in the upright. Very kind of business acumen. This could be like a lawyer, doctor, wish fulfillment here. Okay. Okay, so it feels as though that this King of Sword energy is going to influence some sort of wishes or dreams coming true. As far as money. Anything else on the Star card, Spirit? What is this? I'm assuming that this is going to be a wish come true, some sort of wish fulfillment. Can you speak to it? And I'm assuming going to be involving money because it's in the money branch of the reading. 10 of Pentacles, Jesus Christ. So wish fulfillment coming through. Very lucrative opportunity or proposal. Who's this King of Swords? Is this the reader or the viewer? Or is this an outside supervisor, job opportunity? Who is this King of Swords? Is it the protagonist, Spirit? Is it the reader or the watcher? Or is it someone else? Please try to clearly answer that. Judgment, second and third chances. Okay, this could be a loan or some money coming in, an offer to help get you back on your feet, back on track. Yeah, I think it is the reader. I think it's the protagonist. So we're coming across as the King of Swords in the upright. Like very kind of fervent, adamant about making your dreams come true, which is really great to see because the King of Swords is no one to be trifled with. So you're figuring it out. You're making your own dreams come true. Spirit, let's shift gears and say, how does this new offer affect our love? How does it affect our love, Spirit? Okay, there's a little misdirection on the love here. There's a walking away emotionally with the 8 of Cups in the upright, and it's a Lover's card, though. So it feels as though that you are walking towards the Lover's card, some sort of twin flame union here. With this new opportunity, this new phase, this new epoch, this new cycle. Because you're walking right into the Lover's card. It's very clear as day, the 8 of Cups in the upright to the Lover's card here. It's very interesting because it's like you're coming out of this period of confusion and direction here. Is being given. Like, hey, come this way. And it might ask you to walk away from something, but you're going to be walking towards this Lover's card in the upright. Now, I'm not assuming that this is going to be a literal movement. Spirit, can you clarify if this is going to be a literal movement? Or how should I say this? Because again, everyone has their own preference. There's going to be people that want to leave. There's going to be people that don't want to leave, so to speak. But on what level are we talking about here? Is it a physical? Let's say it's not a physical movement, then it would just be some sort of like energetic time for you to now finally. It's almost as if these gates have opened here. Because you're getting the 10 of Pentacles here that you're moving towards as far as financially, and then you're getting the Lover's card that you're moving towards as far as financially. So, as far as romantically. So both are like legacy energies. Both are very like till death do us part type energy. So it could be that you're leaving maybe the hardest chapter, in your life. because you got these double nine of wands, and this dude is, he's had the color painted out of him. He's been through it. But the verdict's in, they're seeing this. They're seeing these efforts here. And that's why you're getting your wish fulfillment. Wish fulfillment, 10 of Pentacles. That is the biggest fucking news since sliced bread. Cupped with 8 of Cups moving to the Lover's card. Clear direction being given after this spinny wheelie confusion. Here you go. I'm going to give it to you. Like you passed. And it's almost as if, like, it's funny because in a nutshell, it's like Spirit gave you this in a clear form. Something's incomplete. So it's saying that you had to go through this tower moment to come out this way. To see if you really wanted what you said that you wanted. And it feels like you were put to the test. And it's like, think about it. You're on the fast track here because, okay, it's so beautiful how Spirit is doing this because everything that I just looked into in depth gave us a better understanding of what Spirit surmised for us in the first 4 cards that came out here of the reading. So if you're just joining this, I could surmise this for you as well. This period of confusion with the World card in the reverse. That's what these are. Okay, so these are all like, if there's an evolutionary Pokemon evolution here, it would start with this. Page of Wands in the upright, Wheel of Fortune, World card. It's just so dope. It's so cool. And I've never made that connection, but it's so fucking cool that they're so related here. And I could totally see this being the 3 fire signs as well. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo here. It's very cool. World card in the reverse means that you had to go through this. The breakup, the being isolated, the being alone, fighting for it to make it to this new day. 2 of Pentacles in the upright. You had to go through this Tower moment, Death card, kind of one in the same here. Okay, ending and it's being eclipsed Friday, tomorrow, or depending on what time line you're in right now. Time zone. But you passed. You came out unscathed here. 2 of Pentacles in the upright. And so because you've done that, you took your lumps, your scars, your bruises, and all that stuff. But, and this might be maybe like on a more cut and dry, black and white, good versus evil, and this is more of the human confusion. But you're battle tested and your colors came out and you know what side you're on. You're on the side of good. What if this was all just leading up to some sort of like Rosemary's Baby? You're on the side of the devil. No, I'm just joking. So it's very beautiful how like you're being given this fast track, these 2s, right? 2 of Pentacles in the upright, 2 of Wands in the upright. You're being given this next course of action. It's a fast track pass. The world is your oyster now, and you're being backed up financially here. Because that's what your wish fulfillment is, that wish of financial freedom and independence. And it may even be ironically through some form of collaboration, but not codependence. Could have been someone co-signed for a loan or whatever. Shout out Trans Credit Union of Chicago. But you're fast track because of that. Two of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles really fast. But that's a part of your wish and your blessing and your wish fulfillment. But again, I'm not getting that this is like, because of a third party collaboration, probably Three of Pentacles here, you get your wish fulfillment and that puts you back in the game, back on track. But something more long lasting is what I'm getting here. Yes, it could be, you got your wish through legacy reverting back to parents. That's on one level, or family, or maybe relying on, whatever. But I feel like this is allowing you to set up your own Ten of Pentacles, to start your own family. Eight of Cups in the upright, walking towards the Lovers. I don't think it's just as easy as, because the Tower card and the Death card are big stuff here. Two of Wands in the upright. Like, this feels as though it's just bigger than just like, it's like your pockets are on steroids now. So I can't imagine that the Ten of Pentacles is just on the surface level of, oh, you got help from Ten of Pentacles. It feels like, no, if you've been wishing, and again, it came out on the money side, so a lot of us are just wishing for that financial freedom and independence. And it's ironic, though, how maybe it did come through someone helping you to hold on to your independence, which is going to then, in turn, lay you on the right path to fulfill your own legacy here. Okay. Spirit, can you give me a sign? Am I on cue with that? Am I on cue with that? Okay. Yeah. I think I'm on cue with that, because look at that little Leo sign we talked about. This full moon, lunar eclipse in Scorpio, partial eclipse. For Leo, it's going to be about thinking about legacy, the fifth house. And I'm saying, like, oh, give me a sign of my own cue. And this little Leo sign, it kind of looks like a cue, essentially. It's so funny because I wasn't even thinking that. When I held it up to the camera, I was thinking about the capital Q, where you do a circle and a little line. And I was like, oh, that could pass for it. But actually, I literally, and it's funny because it's only when I hold it up to the camera that in the mirrored version of holding it up to the camera, it looks like a Q. Oof. Gotta bless myself after that. Oof. Okay, so I'm on cue with that. Because it's not saying that, to me, it's not saying that, for me, the Star card is wishing for the Ten of Pentacles. So that's what I'm saying, is the fulfillment is the wish is it's more than the ability, it's being on the fast track. It's going from 0 to 100 to be able to get it together. This is another reason why I don't think it's just like I see you as a protagonist becoming the King of Pentacles, transforming into the King of Pentacles. Death is about transformation. But it was only through this Tower moment that you were able to do that. And if you're asking if that's such a stretch, I don't think so, because again, the protagonist or the viewer is coming across as the King of Pentacles when it came to their money, their acumen, their business ability. So the king is with the kingdom of heaven is within you, but the ability to operate at the level of a king is within you as well, or a queen. So it's very cool. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? This has been like an all-time top favorite reading. Just very clear, very concise. Anything else that we need to see? I think that wish fulfillment being the Ten of Pentacles is here to stay. I don't see that as just coming and going. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Anything else, Spirit? In conclusion, let me get a good shuffle here. Clear messages, Spirit, clear, concise. You know me, I'm a little special. I need that clear, precise laser. Hit me on the head with a fucking lighting rig. Stole. Walking through the door. Ready to go through. Any other clear, concise messages, Spirit? Positive means positive outlets of expression here. Your meditations, you're going for a run, your workout, you're getting some sun, you're drinking green tea, you're taking hot baths. Those are things. Playing guitar. Keep on with those. Let those overpower your life. Let those be the healthy expressions and the outlets. Strategizing. Okay, to come out of conflict. Four of Wands is also featured here, a card of union. What version of union here? Traditionally, it's marriage. Okay, traditionally, it's marriage. Two of Pentacles in the upright. Some sort of 11-11, make a wish, okay? I got my wish, that 10,000 in my bank account. I'm visualizing it in Huntington Bay. Yes, 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 yes. Whew, it chills. Okay, Lovers in the reverse. That's how you gotta manifest. You gotta feel it, excited. Okay, Lovers in the reverse, Death in the reverse, rebirth. So that rebirth of lovers, okay? So I think it's both, really. I think that you're getting on par with, I think you're going to pull in another twin flame. See the Six of Cups here. Yeah, I think if you were on a twin flame journey, I think since you survived the fallout of that, you're pulling in the real, true, the real deal Holyfield here, version of the twin flame, because it feels like that's being resurrected here. And I think you're getting your bearings as far as financially too. So, anything else, Spirit, on that Four of Wands? You could be pulling in the person that you're meant to marry. Okay, that's what that Four of Wands means. It could be a finish line energy, 1111, Make-A-Wish energy. Anything else, Spirit, in conclusion? In conclusion, Spirit, please be very clear and concise. Please be very clear and concise. Yeah, 4 wands in the room. Depending on how you look at it. Okay. Let's get a proper Spirit. What is it? Spirit, what is it? Spirit, what is it? Anything else on that 4 of Wands in the Emperor? I think it's both. I think it is money and love at the same time. I don't think it's just one. 9 of Wands in the Emperor. Yeah, that's what you've been through. Okay, there could be someone worrying, someone from the past, still kind of hoping to rekindle things. Okay, they feel as though that they did you dirty. Justice card in the reverse. I feel as though that you, the viewer, the reader, the protagonist, you're on the right side of history, I feel. And I feel like this person is seeing that more and more. Yes, they know that and they have to live with how they did you. And that's what's causing them unhappiness, I feel, in their current relationship or relationships to come or to boot. I wouldn't be surprised if you saw some incoming communication from the past. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? Nine of Cups in the reverse, emotional immaturity, lack of experience. Final messages, Spirit, final messages. What about it? What about it? See, it doesn't, to me, it doesn't have to be literally the same person. It could be just the energies, the epic, the narrative between the divine masculine and the divine feminine, embodied through a counterpart. And they had to go through the karmic to get to the real deal. Anything else on this, Spirit? Anything else on this? Going down to the show, going down to you know. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else, Spirit? Things were off track. Second, third chances, stuck energy, no friendship. Someone was afraid of the unknown. And like, continuing to invest in something they didn't know or couldn't know. Yeah, see that energy of resurrection? Stuck. Someone felt stuck. So, yeah, it's just kind of, it feels like a hindsight. I don't know if they feel as though that they lost a friend, but they can. Maybe they had that realization. Or it could be that they're losing friends now and they're realizing who's really for them and who's not. And that's what's making them want to look back at you. Because they feel as though that you were actually at least you were real and sincere. But they're afraid to reach out. It's almost as if they don't want to bite the bullet or own up to it. But they do think and worry about it a lot, like what would have been if we would have continued. Could be that Spirit is giving them an opportunity too to reach out. I feel like it's almost as if they would be embarrassed if you saw them. It's funny because it's goes both ways. It could be maybe you would be embarrassed if they saw you, but it feels as though they would be embarrassed or ashamed. They're embarrassed and ashamed. And to boot, they're embarrassed and ashamed of their actions, but they're also embarrassed and ashamed, if you were to see them now as they are, is what I'm getting. Because you're coming across as this fucking battle-tested king, and they're coming across as this thing that is just, going down in a fiery inferno. Like a hot mess. They may have been cut and betrayed by this person that they thought was their bounce back or their get back or their rebound. They thought that they had something going there, but it could be that they're realizing that they don't. And it's almost as if their religion or their spirituality, as time goes on, that's being revealed to them more and more. And it could be that's they don't know how to deal with that aspect, whereas you seem to have a really good hold on it. It's almost as if it's oh, this relationship can't fix me. And they're realizing that. And the more they're realizing that, they're more ashamed and saddened and whatever. So it's coming across. like this new relationship that I jumped into. If they ended it with you and then they rushed into something new without giving it a break. That's how it's coming across. All right, guys. Spirit, anything else? Anything else? This is juicy. This is interesting to me. This is very kind of illuminated. Yeah, they're realizing that you were that person to be with, despite, wherever level you were at in life. But they didn't know, like, that you had just these badasses in your corner. And that you were experienced and battle tested. Look. You got these people in your corner. And you're there freeing yourself from any financial bondage or getting Ace of Cup in the upright. Deep wishes, deep desires, not willing to settle for anything less than this. Look at the offers that you're not willing to settle for. Damn. Look at that. You're like, I want the whole cake. I don't want the fucking breadcrumb. Ooh, baby. Yeesh. Am I more than you bargained for? Damn. And I'm getting that you were more than they bargained for. It's like you were that fucking lifelong person, but they weren't ready. Because that means that they would have had to be called out on all their bullshit. Ooh-wee. But I'm getting that in divine timing. Yeah, you are finding that person. That's why we're so happy about this. It's because it's being reiterated. You are going to get this in this lifetime. I will get this in this lifetime. And in fact, I already have it. So thank you for that. Thank you, and I love you. Your version of it. And the Empress is giving birth to it. And all I see is divine counterparts here. The Empress is giving birth to it for you. It's like your masculine matches their feminine, your feminine matches their masculine. It's really cool. Their feminine might have Capricorn, Sagittarius elements, and their masculine might have Cancerian, Leo elements. And your masculine might have Aries, Taurus elements, and your feminine might have Aries, Pisces elements. Ooh. That's so badass. That's as clear as day. The Emperor ain't going anywhere. Fuck yeah. He's keeping the bridge. He's spreading out. He likes his digs. Okay? That's gonna be answered. Damn, what did I say? Yes, because he wished and he prayed on it. Yes, he's manifesting it. Yes, new action. Yes, on the home front. Yes. Partnership, collaboration coming out of bondage. Yes, wish fulfillment. Yes, working smarter, not harder. In the past. And she could have, and so the past might be coming back or might be looking your way, but it feels as though that you've already moved on. And they might critique that you've moved on in whatever form it's coming in. You know? Something might feel incomplete, though. But I feel like for you, no. I mean, I think it's on your radar. I think it's on their radar, but I think you already went through. You already proved that you could get through this and survive and win. You know? So feels like you'd be happy with or without the communication, and you already won. And so you win either way, with or without the communication, because you already won. So fucking cool. Thank you. It's a great read. All right, guys. Love you guys. Feel free to reach out. Love you. Holla at your boys. 4711 on the clock. Those are my numbers.